So this is my 2006 Hummer H3. Had a horrible parasitic draw on the battery. Literally day and a half, the car's going dead. I've tried everything. I've gone through every fuse with a multimeter. I've replaced door switches, bulbs, looked on, heated seat. Just, there's literally just miles of places you can go with these vehicles. A lot of people say it could be the factory radio could be drawing it. I don't know. I don't notice anything out of the ordinary other than, there's nothing wonky with, doesn't seem like the body control module is bad, anything. I don't know. Could just be a wire grounding out somewhere. Haven't a clue. But I just picked this little battery disconnect unit up on Amazon. It was like 52 bucks. And I'm just going to call it good. I mean, this is just my kid's car anyways, and it keeps going dead on her constantly. So I was just going to show you what I did, how I hooked it up. I think the pronunciation is Ekylin, E-K-L-Y, Ekylin. Anyways, you'll see them. It's just a wireless battery disconnect. And the cool part of it is this little remote right here operates it. So it gets wired to this big bell looking thing. It comes back and it hooks directly to your battery. And then you're interrupting your power. Is the directions, I'm sorry, the red, the positive. The directions on this one said the positive. A lot of people say do the negative. I don't know. They were saying to do the positive because the negative still stores energy in the body metal a lot of times. Whatever. I just did what the directions said. This is the only thing I don't really care for. This chunk of cable that I bought, I'd like it to be red, so because it's going to the positive. So I'm going to paint this or do something so there just can't be any mix-ups down the road. So if you look, I took my positive cable. On these Hummers, they have two big thick cables going to your positive. So that was kind of a pain in the butt. So I got one of these things, and they make like solder pellets. So I bared these wires, stripped them back, clamped it to this little piece of metal right here so that it was up in the up position, cleaned it, put some flux in there, and then put a soldering pellet in there, heated it up real good with a torch, and you'll see that pellet start to melt. And then I jammed those two wires down into that and held it for a second and made a real good connection, and then I also squished it a little bit with some channel locks. So here's the positive going to this, okay, and then this jumper cable I put from the other side going to the positive. So when this thing functions, there's like a plate in there that goes punk and it opens up, and so what it does is it interrupts the positive circuit, so you have no energy, no power. So did I want to do it? Not really. But like I said, I didn't. How much money are you going to spend on these things? You take it to a mechanic and a parasitic draw, the diagnosing for that could be 5, 6, 7 hours, who knows? And then you still got to fix it. So I'm just not. This is kind of like an anti-theft device too. That's what a lot of people use these as. But anyhow, I was going to show you cute little remote. This is something that, the kid's going to actually remember to do, hopefully. You don't. A lot of those other disconnect switches, you got to fish them through your firewall, big clunky things, or I've seen people on work trucks actually put them on bumpers, but so you didn't have to open the hood. But anyways, so you can see no dome lights on or anything like that. The car's dead. So I want to hit the unlock because that's kind of turning the circuit back on. Bang! I hit that. You see that light come on. Car will start. Where are we at here? Okay, there we go. Car's running. I'm going to turn it off. And there's the dome light and the key thing going right there. So now I am going to basically hit the lock. There's the lock over there. Bang. Shuts it off. So, no more power draw. Is it ideal? No. I didn't really want to do it, but like I said, I just call an uncle on it. For now, I just got this kind of zippy tied so it can't move around out of the way. I'm sure somebody who has skill sets could do some kind of a hard, you know, mount this hard. But I just wanted to show, in case anybody was thinking about getting one of these things. They're pretty cheap. It's going to save you a lot of pain. The instructions on wiring this thing, I think it's China, I don't know. The instructions kind of suck. They're just a little shitty instruction of pictures. Like, get it out on your table, sit down calmly, and figure it out, and then put some leads on it, and you know, hook it up to it. You can even run that thing. I used a little 9-volt battery just to test it on the kitchen table, and you can hear it clicking in and out. So I hope this helps somebody out.